What's going on, guys? Skill87 here, bringing you guys my review of White Knight Chronicles, which is exclusive to the PlayStation 3 console. This game's getting a lot of mixed reviews, some 7s and 8s here and there, some 5s and 6s here and there. Today, I'm here to shed some light on the White Knight. Been playing this game a lot. I absolutely love it. It reminds me a lot of Dot Hack, which is one of my favorite dungeon crawlers, which is on the PS2. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 11 Online. The online is outstanding. You get a true MMO experience without the hassle of guilds, clans, dedication, all that crap. It's a great game. The problem is, though the game has a strong online, it has a weak single player, which I'm going to talk about. But overall, I must say, the reviews for the game that are currently out seem a little unfair and just a little fucked up. Now, IGN and GameSpot are known for being quite fair. I mean, they gave Uncharted a 9 and shit, 9.5, whatever, and all of a sudden they gave White Knight Chronicles a 5 and a 6. So I've been waiting for this game for a while now, and I didn't let their reviews sway me away from this game. And I'm so glad I bought the game. I'm having the time of my life with this shit. I'm really enjoying this game because I had quit Final Fantasy 11 because it required too much of my time to play. Yet I get the same gaming fix with this game, and I can just jump in and out of the online. Now, this game's cool because whatever you do online, you can bring it back to your single player. So let's just get straight down to the review. And before I do that, quick shout out to the Uninspired movement. They had a little giveaway for Heavy Rain demo. I got to play the demo, and Heavy Rain's gonna be sick. That demo was off the hook. So let's get straight down to the point. Story. It's cliche, but there's still a story, there in the first place. It's just basically another Zero to Hero story, and your typical Japanese RPG kind of thing. As the main character, I'm not gonna trust spoil anything. As the main character, you sneak your way into this ball, and big party, everyone's having fun and shit. Black Knight tries to kill the princess, she gets kidnapped, and now the guy feels that it's up to him to save the world. He becomes the White Knight, blah 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 blah. It's simple. Now, a lot of websites claim that the story sucks, and I'm like, wasn't GameSpot's Game of the Year Demon's Souls and that game a relatively no story? Graphics. The graphics are decent at best. You ever play Dark Cloud 1? Well, imagine Dark Cloud 1 with 1080p graphics. It's basically White Knight Chronicles. The characters look alright. Nothing special. Hair, all that shit. Facial expressions, decent. The environments look pretty good, though. I don't like the lip sync. The lip syncing is fucking horrible. They did zero. There was zero effort put into the lip syncing to, make the characters look a little decent. Like, the game's like this. Yeah? That's what it basically. That's what the game is, in terms of voice acting, and then the lip syncing. So the graphics are alright. So far, meh story, meh graphics, pretty nice environments though. Gameplay. This is where I totally disagree with every fucking reviewer out there, professional or not. The gameplay is outstanding. It's outstanding. That's the reason I keep playing this game, especially online. It's MMO style. You go up to an enemy, pull out your sword, you hack and slash, go to the next one. There's no battle screen. What's cool about this is the game utilizes action chips. What action chips is, as you progress through fight, when you get hit or you hit something, you gain an action chip. You use your action chips, including mana, to basically do skills. Now, every time you level up, you gain skill points. You use these skill points with skills on your skill tree. You got swords, axes, daggers, spears, white magic, black magic, all that good shit. You use your skill points every time you level up to buy more, skills. You then equip the skills to this action bar. Every character has about 3 action bars. You can equip about, I think it's 7 or 8 skills per bar. So it's relatively simple. The game doesn't really give you a general direction of how to pimp out your character. You can have every character do one thing or the other. I have a tank, I got a black magic, I got white man, I got paladin. That's the way I set it up because I've experienced doing that. But for the most part, the game's relatively easy, which kind of sucks because you can beef out every character with any weapon you want and give them all a couple of cure spells and you'll be unbeatable. The gameplay, like I said, the MMO style, you just jump in, jump out. The problem I have with the game is the game's a little too easy for veterans of RPGs or people that pick up quickly on games or have a general idea of what a paladin and a white mage is. You're going to have zero problem with this game. And changing to the White Knight, it feels a little unbalanced. You're almost unbeatable when you're the White Knight. Playing the game is fun. It is absolutely fun. Don't get it twisted. It's just easy. That's my one little beef with the game. I got about, I think it's 20 hours I set into the game, and I've yet to encounter an enemy that I could not just completely own. When you play as the White Knight, it's just a little boring in general because the AI in this game, they don't swing as fast as you do. Depending on what you wear, if you wear heavy armor, you attack really slow. If you wear light armor, you attack relatively fast. And when you're fighting these gigantic enemies, they seem to want to attack like every 10-15 seconds, which is kind of boring. Now don't get it twisted, they hit fucking hard as hell. Some of these enemies can one-shot you. But the problem is that if you know how to play the game, you're not gonna have any problems with single player. So we got a decent story, meh graphics, nice environments though, with outstanding gameplay that's very addicting. There's lots of skills to master. The combo system's on the money. You can create your own combos. I spent hours trying to mess around with the combo system. But the enemy AI is relatively easy in the single player. In the online is a different story. The game seems to be a lot harder online. The game has you can synthesize weapons, what they call binding in this game. Weapons level up from +1, +2, +3, depending on when you synthesize. Gaining money in this game is relatively hard. That's why the online portion, you use that. You do a lot online to take it back to your single player. It's really cool how the game does that. The online to this game is fucking crack. It's like a straight MMO. You jump into a lobby, you get 3 other people, go on a mission, and bam, sometimes missions 30 minutes, sometimes they're an hour. Whatever you earn online can be taken back to your single player. So all the items you earn online, money, experience, you take it back to your single player. When you first start out White Knight Chronicles, you create an avatar. The avatar follows the main character throughout the entire game. The avatar is the character you use when you go online. So when it comes down to the game, the main character's name, I forgot his fucking name, Leonard. He's the main character, but it's funny because you create someone as soon as the game starts, and that guy really does nothing throughout the entire fucking story. He's like the silent mute of the group, but when you go online, that's the character you use. Overall, this is a cool game. I like it a lot. I get my gaming fix from it, and I kind of disagree with the reviews about the game. I'm not saying the reviewers did a bad job. They got most of the points that I'm stating right now, but I feel this game does not deserve no 6. Doesn't deserve no 9, no 8. It definitely deserves a 7, though. It's a good game. It's not great. It's not bad. It doesn't really do anything new, but what little that it does new, it does it right. When online, it's voice chat, text chats, emotes, a lobby system. Getting together with your friends is relatively easy. It has online forums, and the online will remind you of Dot Hack. It's really cool. In the second part of this video, I'm gonna give you a lot of tips, little tips and tricks. Wow, I just totally ripped that off from Treasy. A lot of hints and a little mini guide of how to get started in White Knight Chronicles. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, 7 out of 10. The game is good, but it's not great, nor is it bad. Definitely check it out if you're looking for an RPG to play. But I will tell you this, if you're a Demon Souls veteran or you want a game that's really challenging and you don't really want to jump online, I'd avoid White Knight Chronicles. That's just the honest truth. And today, I just started playing Mass Effect 2, and wow, this is quite a fucking sick game. Thank you for watching this video. Be on the lookout for part 2. Peace.